Top 3 things we should be doing as a city to attract and keep young professionals here. And what would you do as mayor to make that happen? Mr. Soule, you can answer first.
First thing I would not do would be opting out on Main State assessment exams. I don't know why anybody moved to Lewiston with regards to the fact that their kids aren't going to be taking assessment exams because they held on Saturday. And they're allowed to opt out. What child on Saturday wants to go to school anyway? So that's another thing. Another thing is looking at businesses to continue a person's education. Businesses have a responsibility to employees that they should be allowing their employees to re-educate them in fact in regards to the job they have. Thank you.
Mr. Morgan?
Yeah, the answer to this question and every other question that was asked the school committee and the city council candidates is bringing businesses into Lewiston. You talk about whatever issue you want to talk about, paying the teachers more, making bike paths, paving the roads, whatever the situation is, it's handled by money. And the only way to bring money back in here for sure is to attract businesses back here. That will indeed include changing the image of Lewiston when people want to come here, because it will create jobs. The other thing that I found from knocking on numerous doors over the years, welfare is a major issue in Lewiston. It needs to be addressed, and it needs to be addressed hard. Mr. Macdonald has done that. He's done that and concentrated on that a lot during the last 3.5 years. It's something that continues to have to be addressed. We have a reputation as being one of the largest, being the largest welfare community in the state, and we need to change that reputation.
Mr. Macdonald?
Yes, he's correct. We have to bring more businesses in here. Unfortunately, when you have a 27 mill rate to be climbing up there, we have a problem. A couple of things that I have learned over the years with my friend John Labonte is, one, we should have some bike paths in here to down along the river. We're trying to connect the river down to Lisbon. That would bring young professionals in here and their families. And the other thing we have done is we have gone up, we took the Pet Middle School, that's been made a park, and that neighborhood up there is basically a mixed neighborhood of older people like myself, that all their kids are gone, and younger people. And I feel by putting that park up there that we will attract younger couples. We'll give them a nice place to live. That'll help the other people get move on. The older people move on to something that they can take care of.
Mr. Chin?
Thank you, YPLAA and the Chamber, for putting this on tonight. I've had a little bit of a week, and I guess one thing I'd also like to say to thank everybody here for being here tonight, and also just the incredible support I've gotten from the community. This was going to be another maybe bad week for Lewiston and national news, and I actually don't think it landed that way. I've been thinking a lot about our reputation, and I think I agree with most of what every single person has said tonight around changing it, and I think we have to ask ourselves why that hasn't happened. For me, it comes down to the fact that although we have all the right pieces here, we don't have the resources in our city's budget right now to actually execute. Over the last 4 years, Lewiston has lost over $10 million to a state that has reneged on its commitments around revenue sharing in order to give tax breaks for the wealthy, not once but twice in the last 4 years. We have a referendum that's going out right now that will raise $3.1 million for Lewiston schools. We brought in $500,000 more last year by working with other communities to make that happen. I'm proud to say I'm the only one who is up in Augusta fighting for that. I'll continue to do that in the future.
Thank you. Mr. Jensen?
Thanks for hosting the event. One of the first things I did when I came back after graduating college was join the YPLAA, so I appreciate the involvement in the community. It's been a good experience. I believe the question was top 3 things to attract young people to Lewiston?
Correct.
Things that I would focus on: continued development of the riverfront area. I mean, it's an awesome area. Young people like that kind of stuff. You get a lot more activity and more events going on that way. With that being more developed, you're going to get more housing in that area. Another thing is I'd like to see more market rate housing, so that young professionals can live downtown in some nice places. And, at least have that opportunity there. Third thing, develop more green spaces around town. It's already been touched upon, like Pettingill Park. Amazing place, helps out our communities, makes our suburbs look better. And I think we should continue those pushes. Also looking at the trails behind the command school. I mean, I used to play in those woods when I was a kid, so it's a perfect place for a trail, and I'm super happy that the city took advantage of that.
Thank you.